The way I wrote the story, as I titled it, Sirena Retold, dates back when I was taking a course in the mainland at a university. I took a course called the Psychoanalysis of European Folklore, Fables, and Fairy Tales. And so when I came home, I asked my mother about the Sirena account, and she related to me in Chamorro. And when I looked at the account, I listened to the story, but I especially listened to the words that were used in the story. And I said to myself, oh my God, this is how the Chamorros rolled and throughout the centuries recorded their history, their accounts, that through these words, although they did not write it, they told one generation to the other generation, listen to our words, listen to our voices. Because we don't write it, we tell it. And so when I looked into the account of Sirena, the key words were, first of all, is her name, Sirena, which means serenity. Secondly, the other key word that I really saw as a key factor was paggupalaan, meaning she reached the age of puberty. The other key word in the account was minundu, the site of the transformation. The other key word also that was used after the mother said the three curses, O halara mon na ufamaguihan, O halara mon na ufamaguihan. Ohala was introduced during the Spanish period, but when you look at the word ohala, it really is rooted from the word Allah, God in the Islamic culture and religion. So the mother, Sirena, was now asking God to intercede that her daughter will become a fish. And then the other key part of the story was, or the account, was there were only 3 women involved in the account. No mention of any men, a father involved. It was between Sirena, the daughter, Inanna, Sirena's mother, Imatlina, Sirena's godmother. And that is how I came about with the account that I wrote, Sirena Retold. Taftatav giegan, early in the morning, gipermet agodi bread on the first showers of spring. Pagukahului at do gifamagoanya, the sun had just risen from its sleeping place. Haiina gisumanlitan, its sun rays was shining, Guam was shining towards Guam. Gi Baryon San Nicolas, in the barrio of St. Nicholas, Giza Hagatnya, in Aganya. Maaluk nuini na lugar, it is said that of this place, Guaun Gefpagu, there was a very beautiful maiden, ni Mafanaan Sirena, named Sirena. Una ani, one day, tinagugas na nanya, her mother said, Sirena, Sirena, Sirena agaw. Sirena, Sirena, my dear child. Kahulo, get up. Dontaf-tafgui, and immediately, Tsumuli Ipinigan obtained the charcoal. Lumaaluk na tat matagu si Sirena. But it is said that Sirena doesn't heed to obedience. The mopfo na itinane niya, the tatati inis kanya. And her pleasures came first, and her duties became secondary. Adsuna Ogan that morning, Hagasa ni nangagas nananya. Her mother waited impatiently. Zanay timafatuha, and when she did not return, matu iminay penya, her body was engulfed like a fire. Gulf Lulalu, she was so angered, zailek niya, and said, Asi pudiera monza famaguihan. I hope that she would become a fish. Zangin isadok, muna mamaguvkui, it is the river that gives her so much pleasure. Usen sagahagisadok. Let her live in the river to eternity. Anayasangan uinana, when the mother said this, Kakakalum imatlinan Sirena, the godmother had just arrived. Zailek niya and asked the mother, Mungi si Sirena? Where is Sirena? Man opi inana, and the mother replied, Gaigi talugisaduk, she is at the river again. O halara mohon, I hope to God na ufamaguihan. Umentalu imatlina, the godmother immediately interfered. Zailek niya and said, Na magim I sentimento mo, hafa malofan. Lighten your words and your feeling for whatever has happened. Logwa ilokui izokunuguiza, but I also have a right. Yes, Sirena, over Sirena. Man opi inana, and the mother ilek niya, Ohala na ufamaguihan sa usagi kisaduk. I hope to God that she remains in the river. Guihi na mumiento, at that very moment. Gaigi, si Sirena ginaohanum in the clear waters, gidza Minondo, at the Minondo River. Zailek niya imatlina, idiritsoku, idzoku ya Sirena. Guahu matlina, I am the godmother. Idiritsoku gininasus, my right is from God. Zatisinya adzuna MP. You cannot, that part of Sirena, erase as human. The ipateko and my part, desti ilunya, hasta puzatnya, and from her head to her navel, that will remain human. You have no right over that. Hashenti inana, the mother felt, imakat, the imay pinafinonia. Her words were so fiery, like fire, and so heavy. Zashenti, and she felt, na magutus magahid finonia, that her words became true. Enseguidas Malaki Minondo, and she immediately left the house of Malaki Minondo. Zainayihuhuti iminondo, and when she was nearing the Minondo, halii na magahit ifinonya, that her words became true. Numanangu si Sirena gisadok Minondo, and Sirena was swimming in the Minondo River. Zaanay numanangu hashenti na tumatguiza. She felt very faint. Zahinahala halum ni hanum, and the water was consuming her. Hali'i papa inaohanum and looked into the clearest and purest water. Zahali'i and so namatalala ka ipatas niya, and that her feet were changing. Zamamagwigwihan and was becoming fish. Lumuan was so frightened, they enseguidas, and immediately knew and remembered hahasu imatago niya, what she was told to do. Lo atrasao. And they matu inana, when the mother came, gikantun I saduk, on the banks of the river. Hali si Sirena, na kekegoti huli fangoti, and Sirena was trying to hold onto something to remain above the surface. The Akehaguhiaganya and tried to reach Sirena's hands, but it couldn't. The two hands couldn't meet. Inatanuluga Sirena, and Sirena looked at her, they like meow. Nana, mother, hafa malofan malofan. What has happened, happened. Tisina matalaika, it cannot be changed. Nana, mother, yo entrego mi alma. I can only be a part of you from this day in spirit. Milaxi Sirena Lagonia, and Sirena began to tear. Sa ilek niya, gasananya, and said to the mother, Adios, Nana. Goodbye, mother. Nana. Adios. Mother, goodbye. Numango si Sirena, Giminondo, Hudzong, out, Gisagwagat niya, to the Aganya channel. The Maalok, and it is said, na ifumatotagwi do not God that those who go para Isagwagat niya to the Aganya channel, to Mali'i, she cannot be seen. Do mahuhungok, I masamay nalalay niya, but they can hear her beautiful humming. When I wrote the Sirena Retold version, when I was growing up, it's one of those accounts that you hear all the time. And I attended Cathedral Grade School for 8 years. And because I lived in the village of Mongmong, I would cross the bridge that was man-made built, where we were filmed next to the Bank of Guam today in Hagatnya. And when I crossed that bridge, it was so beautiful then, with the trees hovering over the river and the peacefulness, and because that's where the account took place. That's what I mean, that when you really look into these Chamorro accounts, it goes deeper than the simplicity that we were led to believe. That there are all these deep meanings as to what happens, okay, in a real life situation. And of course, when we look at Sirena, the story itself, the curse transformed into being half human and half fish. So when I looked and when I wrote the story, when the accounts were being set, and when I was talking to one Sina, Tanakina ni Saket, Pangilinan. She said to me, "Ay di patgonu, my child." Si Sirena put Isaina. She said it's about parenthood. Yes, to be obedient as a child, but it's about parenthood. And she said to me, Pinepetra Ifinosaina, the parents' words are like rocks, concre patgonia, to their child. That if they are not careful in how they address their children, these are psychological impressions that they bear forever in their mind. That's also is like in the human growth and development. If you're the Sina means the light, and you constantly belittle a child, when you constantly don't have the right guidance, or you do not watch the words that come out of your mouth, these are the impressions that a child begins to form within himself or herself. And that is the fundamental and the deep-rooted story of Si Sirena.